Hi TransByDef, it's Jenna. This week's topic is living as your authentic self, goals for that. Important thing, I guess this comes back to living in the euphoric stage where you've started your hormones and you're feeling great about yourself and your skin's alive and your mind's telling you that everything is finally starting to click right. And it becomes time during that to stay focused on having goals and expectations for living in this new life. Now that would be like, some people don't believe in having goals for that. I think I might differ a little bit with Morgan on her point of view on having goals, but I do plan on and think it's a wise idea to have goals, and I'm glad we differ. I had goals because I was afraid of not being able to get through transition in a timely manner, and or that my resources would somehow be blocked by my ex or something along those lines, that something would happen that would cause me to be stuck someplace where I didn't want to be, like losing my job, having my finances restricted, those type of things. Area to live, do I lose my home, am I homeless, how am I, so having goals and living to be able to live yourself in an authentic for who you feel you are is important. I didn't want to live two lives anymore. I had done that my whole life. I had a alpha male personality. My mantra was leave, follow, or get dragged, but it wouldn't be for long. And I hated that person. That was kind of a stockade or a stone wall surrounding me that wouldn't let you know who the true me was. Though there was pieces of me, of my authentic self, showing through my sensitiveness to my family and people, my emotions and were that of a woman. But I blocked all that, which made me, a miserable person. Successful, yes, in business, but as a person, I wasn't happy. I had all the trappings of, the male stature and job and position and all the toys that went with that, and that, as much money as I could spend on those things, didn't complete me. And so coming up with a plan and for living an authentic self was really important to me, and having goals on how to get there was important. Time frame goals. I discussed that, in Megan's life, that setting up goals and how you're going to change things and do things. I think they're important. Transition isn't something that is a slip shot. I can do it over and get it right, though you can. But the carnage when you jumpstart, transition over and over again it ages you. So for me to live as my authentic self, I put everything on the table and risk losing everything. And for me, that was, if I could be myself for a day, just myself for a day, and lose all that inner pain and turmoil that was going on, was really important to me. Today I live authentically. The old me would look you right in the eyes and lie to you. And one of the things I did when I began transition, was there was no more lies. If something was painful to me, that could have been covered up with a lie in the past that I want to avoid, I would do that. Now, you know, I'm bloody honest. And I sleep better for it. I don't, you know, what you see is what you get, and if you like it, fine. If you don't, I'm not losing any sleep. I think for today, for me, is being the authentic person that I am and living as I am, you know, who I am, and putting that as my outwards expression to others has worked for me. It's kept me comfortable, and it's kept the people that surround me comfortable, and that I am not coming off as a crazy person that did this transition, that what you're seeing is the best of my life experience. So that's really important, that image and message gets across. You know, I think that it makes people comfortable with interacting with me, that they know, you know, that something changed here big, and and that's a win. And the other win-win is myself. I am totally at peace with myself. I don't have to go out and spend a lot of money on clothes and those kind of trappings anymore to try to fulfill myself. I don't have to be jetting all over the place and carrying on, and going here and going there, and I don't have to be out every Friday night or Saturday night. I'm comfortable, and I'm good company for myself now, and I like that. Being real to myself and others has really been liberating for me. Now, you know, there's always people that are going to click me, and there's always people that are going to know, and I think that's going to be the next topic that we're talking about, is hidden or not, I guess. But being true to myself and to others today is replaced a lot of the nonsense that was part of my old life. You know, the person that I was a caring, providing person, and you know, today I let him rest. You know, we traded places, and he willingly let go, and I willingly drug everything in. I like this, you know, and if you're, you know, if you're in a position where you can't portray yourself to others for who you are and show them the real you, then you really might need to be doing some self, you know, exploration, and do a little bit of, you know, what makes me tick and why am I doing this thing. I don't feel that I have to fake anything anymore. You know, it is what it is, and I'm happy with that. You know, I think trans people do self-review as a daily part of, or should be, I do, is a self, you know, I constantly do self-reviews of myself, and where I fit, and how I, you know, and how I interact with others. And I think that helps me be more authentic to people. You know, people pick a bullshit artist up. Maybe not in a minute, but in time they do. And so portraying yourself, the real you, I think people are more apt to embrace you, and your own comfort level is increased. So it's an interesting topic. I'm glad that you asked for it. You know, part of being your authentic self is recognizing your limitations on how you're going to blend in society. You know, you may not be able to do a whole lot with the outer shell that you're provided with, but you can do the inner stuff that people will pick up and cue in on. So I hope your weekend's going to be great, and I look forward to getting this up. And it's been a busy week, so I really haven't had a chance to review everybody else's videos. But I will get that done, and I will talk to you soon. Peace. Have a great weekend. Bye.